Okay, seriously, that episode was freaking insane. I love this season so much. Let me tell you, like, when we were at the end of this episode and they were like, stay tuned for scenes to next week, I was like, are you kidding me? This episode is over? I don't think I've enjoyed a season so much as I have this one. And there's been some seasons that I really loved, but it just flies by and I'm like, it can't be over. That's been happening to me like every single week. I am just amazed by how much information Ryan is dropping on us every single week. It's insane to me that so much is getting revealed because that's typically not really his style. So we learned so much. Where to start? I also have a new theory for you that I'm going to share, but wait till the end of the video for that. Let's start with the nail gun scene with that poor cameraman. Oh, man, I know this show is disturbing. It's always disturbing. We can expect that. But that has to be one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen because genuinely, I don't know much about this guy. I don't feel, like he's evil or anything. Sometimes when an evil person goes through a terrible death on a show, you're just kind of like, whatever, because they kind of deserved it. But I don't feel like this guy did, and that was just 100% brutal. Then Kai's mom blowing her head off was pretty freaking graphic for a suicide scene. I mean, am I right? So let's talk about Kai's brother. We all knew and suspected that the psychiatrist fit into this somehow. And I was honestly really surprised when we had the reveal of the clowns in this episode. I was like, where the heck is the psychiatrist? Because we know he's involved, And I was completely shocked. Now, I don't go around looking for theories online of the shows that I cover because I want to have an unbiased opinion and I want to share my own thoughts with you guys. But I will just tell you from all of the comments, anybody who's watched my videos or any of the live chats, no one ever suggested that he could be related to Kai. So for me, that was a brilliant, totally shocking reveal that I was all about, So what is his role in the bigger scheme of things with the clowns? Why is he not going out as a clown? I mean, we know that he's supplying them victims and supplying them with the fears of his victims, especially Allie. Okay, is Meadow actually dead? Because I was questioning that like last week, but this week we don't really know if she's dead. And then Ivy's like asking about her. And for a little bit I was like, I think she's totally tricking Allie. I was expecting Allie to be pushed down into that hole with her, but it's obvious her husband has moved on to the detective and they're a thing. So I don't know. But we need to talk about Ivy. Go back and watch my video. I pretty much called this from episode 1. I did an Ivy is evil video. In fact, I'll just link it to this video. So yeah, I don't think we can really dispute that at this point. I don't think that's a trick. I'm pretty sure she's freaking evil. She even said she hated her wife. And I also said she was hooking up with Winter, which I think some of you guys called that too. And I know a lot of you guys called that Ivy was evil, but yep, that's going down too. Oh wow. So I'm like freaking amazed by everything, but I want to talk to you about everyone who's expecting a twist. And I know a lot of people were really expecting it to happen next week because that's episode 6 and that was like the pivotal episode of Roanoke. Even though he's not said anything, Ryan's not said anything about there being a twist episode or anything. Now, based on the previews for next week, it doesn't look like they're going that way. And I am starting to think there's not going to be a twist. And I know I've said to you before, like if there's not, like it's going to make me angry. But I don't know. I really, really like this season. And there wasn't a twist in this episode besides finding out that the psychiatrist was Kai and Winter's brother. But that was just kind of a reveal. And there wasn't a twist. And I was very into this episode. And I've been very into all the episodes. Even though this one was crazy. Wait, let's talk about Bob. Bob's death was pretty graphic. Not as graphic as the nail gun death. But what was up with the guy up in his attic? I was kind of getting like Murder House vibes from like, remember the silicone suit dude? Just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if they were trying to allude to that at all, but that was really unexpected and very, very bizarre. I was actually live tweeting during this episode, which I'll probably will do until we go to the finale, and then I'll probably do a reaction video. But reaction videos are kind of not cool with Fox right now, so I'm trying not to do that for this show because Fox is not good with those in any form or fashion. So I want to stay away from that. But when Allie gave Ivy a gift in the blue box. What was that? Like, I asked some of you guys on Twitter and nobody responded or didn't see it, so I wasn't really sure what that was, but Ivy was like, she hated it, so. But I want to get to my thoughts about where this is going, and it doesn't really involve like a massive twist or like a Roanoke size twist that I think maybe a lot of us were expecting, because I just don't really know if we're going there. But I think that Beverly wants to take over. Like, I think she wants to be the MVP, not the VIP. You know, she wants to be the big dog, right? Like, essentially the leader, but I don't think she wants any cult members. I think she wants to kill everyone. So I definitely see all of the clowns dying, whether being murdered or mass suicide or whatever, and I think she will kill Kai, and that's kind of what I see happening, because she's really trying to get in there and get into his psyche and like see what he's all about, and she got all the dirt about his parents and all that stuff. And not surprising that he is a person who had a very, very, very troubled, so messed up past, which I think you will see if you research like cult leaders and serial killers. Usually they've had some major drama go down in their life, which has kind of led them to this alternative lifestyle, this lifestyle of mayhem, you know. So now we kind of understand him a little bit better. But I was just 100% all about the episode, even though it was a little bit too graphic and gory for me, and I have a high tolerance for that. But anyway, I want to know what you're thinking. What are your thoughts about a potential twist? Do you still see that happening? And if so, how? What do you think about my theory involving Beverly? What do you think about the whole episode? The revelation of the psychiatrist being Kai's brother. I just felt like that was huge, and I love the fact that Ryan pulled that off and we didn't see that coming. But if you saw it coming, let me know. I know there's going to be someone out there that was like, I saw it coming, or I knew it was coming, and maybe I missed your comment, or maybe you didn't comment, but you thought it. If you didn't know, I cover American Horror Story every single week, and it's like the best show ever. But I also do a live chat every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, where we can discuss all of these theories. But, you know, I can do it, but I'm not just talking to a camera. Like, I'm talking with you guys. So if you can come, that's super cool. If you can't, I always upload those to my channel so you can check them out on your own time. If you're new here, please subscribe. Promise you that things will be crazy great, like the weeks leading up to the finale, like the week before and the week of. I do a lot of stuff involving the show, and it'll be really cool to see how all of this, you know, resolves itself. But I'm loving this season. If you enjoy my reviews, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the community, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully at the live chat. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Kelly TV. I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of the Kelly TV family. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter so you can keep up with all I'm doing.